Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, to Inktober plus watercolors. And I guess I will be today doing another fun thing. This is going to be a dream catcher, and I will be using this watercolor book by Hahnemuhle and also some ink pens by Etcher from their set of 16 ink pens, and also some pencil, an eraser, and some watercolors. But today I was thinking not to start with a sketch with pencils, because I do need to make my circles very nice and, well, regular. So I will start this time with I'm just looking for my 05, a little bit thicker ink pen. I'm gonna start with ink pen, at least doing these circles, because I really do want them to be quite precise. So I will start. This is just a washi tape, so you can use actually that ruler, but I'm not gonna do that because, as I said, I do want my lines to be pretty nice and regular this time, so I won't be sketching with a pencil and then going on top of it with my ink pen, at least for these circles. I'm just being careful to place it, well, I guess approximately in the center of this one, like that. Well, that's gonna be our circles for the dream catcher. I'll also do the lines inside, and I will just measure how thick and this time my lines are also sketchy, like that. That's gonna be the smaller one. So as you could have seen, I have divided it into 8 parts and just mark where the edges are, and then drew in my half circles. And for the upper one, I'm gonna do basically the same, so not with this one. Just gonna mark the centers like that. This time I will also do 8 parts, so one here and then here, just approximately. It doesn't have to be perfectly divided. So again, same thing, just gonna connect those with half circles. Like that. Again, sketchy lines for a dream catcher, like that. That's gonna be the upper one, and we're gonna do like that, and then a string going upwards. And we're gonna do one more circle around this one. Just try to make it as straight as possible. Just going on top to make it look like there are two, like there is something, not just a line, but some object that has its thickness. So I will just again drew a little bit of the doodles here where I did draw those. I will just connect it, and then in the center add lines, and that's how you will probably be the most precise. And then just in between those, like that. So, and the last one like that. So that's gonna be the upper one, and now we're gonna do for the lower one, not the same, but we're gonna just add like 4 half circles in between all of those, something like mandala. I have never done actually those, but look quite fun. So I thought, why not? I'm not trying again to be precise. The contrary, I do want that to be imperfect. Like that. And for these here, I will just connect them like that. A few more lines. Right? Like that. And then on top add some dots. Like that. That's gonna be the first one, and also I will do a few dots in between, like that. So that's gonna be our dream catcher, the basic shape, and then I'm gonna add a few of the, like that. Just connect them, and then one from there hanging is gonna have a little bit bigger circle, from that one a little bit smaller, and here from here we're gonna do again one more circle, and then on this side same thing, circle, a few smaller ones, like that. On this side also, to make it slightly symmetrical, like that. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of the somewhat embellishments, right? Like that. And then gonna do, well, I'm gonna do some, well, I'm gonna do those with like that. Just one more here. I'm gonna first do those with my pencil, some shapes of the feathers, right? That's something that goes on our, like that. One more, and then from that one just goes the feather. Just gonna do the shape, and then later on I do want to have a little bit more of those, so like that, and one maybe here sticking between them, and again I just want to see how they will look. Don't want to put them in with a pencil and then just not like them. I do want to put them in so they look nice, like that. And I will do a few ones, one here on this side, and also one on this side, like that. And here in the center we'll also do one like that, and one maybe going here, like that. So that's gonna be our feathers. And when I start to paint them, I won't be painting them in a straight line. I will just do, you will see now, just gonna do my lines going also in like that. So that's gonna be first feather, and we can just add on top like that. So the circle on this side. I'm just gonna again start with those broken line, right? Going slightly inside. If you have painted feathers, you know what I'm talking about, like that. And again, like here. That's gonna be our dream catcher. Very nice, right? So let's do a little bit more of the details to our leaves. Just gonna again add maybe here also that upper part of the feathers, and then just gonna do from the center or from the inside inwards some few lines to make this look like a feather, like that. And then also on these, like that, on these in the lower part, like that. There you go. Not too much. We're not gonna fuss with the too many details here. And we did to do a feather in this series, Inktober. So if you missed that one, you have down in the description box a full playlist of all Inktober videos I did. So you might want to find that one there and maybe practice a little bit painting feathers, and then I'll just join in. I'm gonna do also a couple of lines here on the places where our lines are meeting, intersecting, like that, just to make it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more nicer. And that's it. Not gonna do anything more. I don't think this asks for anything more. And I will just do right here, this is going to be dream catcher, and this is October 21st. So let's just do a couple of splatters with just a clean water on top. Make sure your ink pen is waterproof, like that. And then with a little bit of the yellow first, I'm gonna use just a slight touch of yellow. Place it here. I'm just gonna do a couple of splatters on top of the splatters I did with water, and you see where they just hit each other, where those splatters fall onto the water, create beautiful bleeds already, like that. And then a little bit of the violet, here, and with violet I will just do our feathers. Just, you can see I'm not really trying to paint details on the feathers, and I'm just gonna again do a few splatters. And with that violet I'll just go over here on top of this a little bit more. Actually, I will use a slightly smaller brush for that. This one, I'm just gonna pick up more violet and go over here like that, and maybe do a few on these dots like that. And now I will get that black, very nice amount, generous amount of black. hopefully you have your coffee near you. I'm not sure if you're painting with me, so I'm gonna just take a sip of my coffee like that. So just gonna do a couple of dots here and there with that black, just to emphasize some parts like that, and also here, maybe on top of some of the lines like that, not all of them. Again here, maybe where those dots are. You know what, this is just a little bit too much, so I'm gonna get that black like that. Yep, just too dark like that, and then go over our leaves. That is where I basically want that black to go the most into our feathers, actually, not leaves. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And a little bit more here, like that. So just to add some of the details, and then I'm gonna do a little bit more splatters, maybe make this paint bleed. Go a little bit outside the edge, and just a little bit more of the black. This side, like that. And I will get, again, quite generous amount of that, and do a few splatters. And then with some, just a clean water, and a little bit more of the violet. So I'm just looking if I want to add anything more. You don't have to do as much as I did, or you can do definitely less, or you can do, of course, even more. Like that, and I will get that black, and just in those dots that I did, I'm gonna tap in some black. You don't have to be precise with your dots. You can just go do a little bit outside of it, like that. That's a really nice, right? A little bit more of the yellow on this side, like that. And also, as I said, I will do a few splatters with white gouache. Just gonna get that one and do a few splatters, right? And I will now dry that. Just do with white gouache like that, and now I will dry that. Now that this is just mostly dry, not fully, I will just pick up a little bit more. I have this small brush, and I will pick up a little bit more of the violet and just add it on a few spots on my feathers. Just not all of them, but I do want some parts of the feathers to be emphasized, and also a little bit of the black. Like that. So let's dry that fully. This is now completely dry, and I will just do one more thing. Get my 05 ink pen and just go over some of the edges of my feathers, because they are slightly less visible now. So I really do want them to be a little bit more visible and distinct. So I'm just gonna do a few more lines like that to make it slightly more visible. like that. And also gonna do with that smaller brush, gonna get black, a little bit more of the black, and do a few more of those splatters with the black. And then do, because my white have just mixed in with my paint, I will just do also a few splatters with white. That's it. Definitely not gonna do anything more. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. This was a quite simple, I believe, one, and if you did enjoy it, please hit the like button, share it, comment. Please do comment, just give a heart or something like that. That doesn't take a lot of time from you, and it really does help me to get my videos to a wider audience, and I would really appreciate that. If you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. That would really mean a lot to me, and of course help my grow my channel again. And I do hope I will see you also next time. Bye.